Gerald Rudolph Jerry Ford, Jr. was the 38th President of the United States, serving from 1974 to 1977, and prior to this, was the 40th Vice President of the United States, serving from 1973 to 1974. He was the first person appointed to the vice presidency under the terms of the 25th Amendment, after Spiro Agnew had resigned. When he became president upon Richard Nixon's resignation on August 9, 1974, he became the first and to date only person to have served as both Vice President and President of the United States without being elected by the Electoral College. Before ascending to the vice presidency, Ford served nearly 25 years as the representative from Michigan's 5th Congressional District, 8 of them as the Republican minority leader. As president, Ford signed the Helsinki Accords, marking the move toward détente in the Cold War. With the conquest of South Vietnam by North Vietnam 9 months into his presidency, U.S. involvement in Vietnam essentially ended. Domestically, Ford presided over the worst economy in the 4 decades since the Great Depression, with growing inflation and a recession during his tenure. One of his more controversial acts was to grant a presidential pardon to President Richard Nixon for his role in the Watergate scandal. During Ford's incumbency, foreign policy was characterized in procedural terms by the increased role Congress began to play, and by the corresponding curb on the powers of the president. In 1976, Ford narrowly defeated Ronald Reagan for the Republican nomination, but lost the presidential election to Democrat Jimmy Carter. Following his years as president, Ford remained active in the Republican Party. After experiencing health problems, Ford died in his home on December 26, 2006. Ford lived longer than any other U.S. president, living 93 years and 165 days, while his 895-day presidency remains the shortest of all presidents who did not die in office.